und willkommen zurück zu Trials of Cold Steel 2. Wir haben beim letzten Mal, uns Trista zurückgeholt, haben an der Nacht gechillt, ein bisschen Sidequests, beziehungsweise sind noch in der Nacht nach Trista und haben noch 2 Sachen vor uns. 2? Ja, 2, nicht 3. Denn die Lesestunde habe ich gestern offstream recorded, was halt einfach ein bisschen angenehmer ist, das für mich offstream zu tun. Einfach weil ich mir ein bisschen mal Pausen setzen kann, mir deswegen meine Stimme nicht so killt durch das ganze lange Lesen. Und keine längeren Pausen dadurch entstehen, wenn ich viel trinke oder irgendwie was. War gestern ganz angenehm dafür. Das heißt, wir haben die Novel gelesen für Jack und Herr, also Gamer Jack 2, hatten eigentlich interessantes Worldbuilding gehabt, anscheinend ein interessantes Foreshadowing für einen Calvadark später mal. In Beziehung dahin, wie und wo wir vielleicht die Charaktere auch mal treffen werden, in welchem Zusammenhang, was ihre Rolle ist. Und ja, jetzt können wir die Bücherreihe auch abgeben. Wir haben noch 2 Character Pages, die wir noch nicht gemacht haben, noch offen. Einmal ist mit Thomas. It's glad to see that all of the students who stayed at the academy are doing well. I'm still a little disappointed. You couldn't invite Instructor Nightheart to this little gathering though. Yeah, he already has a sense too full preparing for tomorrow's battle to be sitting around here. Oh, he's going to be alright. We're not. I'd honestly be more concerned for the safety of his enemies. I'm sure you'll be back here in no time. I'll give instructors here like a couple of lovers who can't admit their true feelings for one another. Thomas, your ass, I heard it. Sehr schön. Und ja, Heinrich. Could those books be by any chances that the complete Gamer Jack 2 collection? Yeah, but knew it. So, have you read it already? What do you think of it? Interesting? I guess. I wasn't really in the mood for stories in Calvert, but other than that, it was fine. Why do you ask? Are you a fan? How dare you imply that I have an interest in the mass market rubbish like that? It's in an enemy country, no less. No, I mustn't be so quick to judge. Richard Mao gave the series a wholehearted recommendation in an interview, so there must be something of worth in those pages. Stimmt. Er war ja ein übelster Richard Mao-Simp. Hab schon wieder fast vergessen. Richard Mao, the crossbalance performer? Du solltest bereits wissen aus der einen Zeitquest, die wir gemacht haben. Das, ja. Es hat nie forgotten about the celebrity crush, ganz genau. I'm glad to see you haven't forgotten her name. That's good. Very good. Her recommendation spurred from me in infinitesimal interest in those books, but finding them has posed quite a challenge. Finally managed to acquire copies of the original and read them cover to cover, but sequel continues to escape my grasp. That's a shame. He's eyeing those books like a starving animal. Maybe I should just give them to him. Schön wie die andere Option ist einfach so, na, bye. If you really want them, I'd be happy to give you my copies. Are you sure? Of course, I've already read them, and I'm not exactly chomping at a bit to read them again. Well, if you insist, I suppose that would be rude of me to refuse an offer from a student. Very well, I will take your extra literature off your hands. I think that's probably a heartfelt thank you in Heinrich speak. I'll give you something in return though, shouldn't I? Very well. Some more? Can't believe it. But I'm asking, how did you end up with this? It's an antique that has been passed down in my family for generations. It's hardly valuable enough for me to call it an ale room, and I've never thought of it as anything more than an old stone. From what I hear, however, in the right hands, it can be used to customize weapons. It's not doing any good in my possession, obviously, but it might do well in yours. Well, if you're sure. Thank you very much. We'll make sure to put it to proper use. Glad to hear it. As for these books, I suppose I'll read them after you succeeded in your operation tomorrow. So make sure that you come back safely, and not for my reading pleasure alone. We will. You and your classmates are truly encouraged, but irresponsible. Did you never at any point even think of what might have happened if you'd gotten hurt staging an operation like that? Yeah, but has he even had that much to drink? He's talking like he's got started this morning. What's worse, is that he's even corrupting the other classes. If Class 7 had never been cooked up, the upper class students of the academy never would have debased themselves by attempting something so insane. Absolutely never. I know you can hear me, Instructor Listen. All of this is your fault, I hope you know. Oh, come on. You can't blame you for every little thing that's happened at the academy, can you? Alright. Dann können wir uns mal... Können wir schon jetzt die Waffen eigentlich machen? Ich weiß nicht, ob wir jetzt schon das Memorial Weapons machen können oder nicht. Gucken wir gleich mal. War mal ein Good Old George. Es kann sein, dass er gerade auf dem Dach ist, oder? Ja, Engineering Building ist schon mal gelockt. Das heißt, wir haben es schon mal da für später. Ist auch okay. Ja, er ist hier oben. Oh, you guys are all up here? Irene! Hey, nice night, isn't it? It's a little on the chilly side, but it still feels pretty nice since there's no breeze out. Oh yeah, you're right. We're finally back here. Yep, gotta admit, seeing it again is making me feel all emotional. Yeah, no doubt. Especially since, unlike the rest of us, you guys were last here during the festival. I'm probably feeling lonely with Crow missing. Tora, George, and Chaliger? I want to thank you. Huh? What for? You guys have helped us out so much, there's no way we could have gone that far without you. If it just us first years, I don't think things would have gone half as well. So, on behalf of everyone here, thank you for everything you've done. We should be the ones thanking you. Yeah, think about all the work Class 7 put into this and try saying that again. Exactly, you guys even helped me deal with my old man. Who would I be without you? I guess, but for the record, we've needed you just as much as you need us, you know? Sure, the most responsibility on the courageous, the ship that carried us and our dreams this far. I'm gonna need you to keep watching our backs tomorrow. Think you can do that for us? Like you need to ask. Here we are there with you. I've never been here after we've come this far together. Thanks. I guess feeling like tomorrow's going to mark a turning point for us. Whether the Imperial Army's operation is a success or a failure. Feels like the time for me to fight Crow is almost here. It's true. Yeah, you won't let a chance like this just waltz on by. And this time I'm not going to let him win. I'll beat him, drag him right back here, and force him to finally graduate with you. You sure it's even possible, Reen? That's not going to be... I'm well aware that it won't be easy. But everyone, not just me, wants the four of us together again. Class 7 managed to reunite, right? Now it's your turn. You're amazing, Irene. And if you say that's what you're gonna do, I've got no reasons to doubt you. Good luck. Tomorrow's operation is sounding crazier by the minute. Seriously, I'd better hope I can finish polishing off the Tachi. You better do. The conversation finally finished. Thor went back to the student council room to dutifully go over the plans for tomorrow once again. And after that, and after saying their goodbyes, George and Angelica departed for the engineering building to get tools and equipment needed to manufacture Valimar's weapon. Ah, okay, wir können jetzt doch nochmal ins Engineering Building reingucken. It's good to be back. Can't even think about how many hours the four of us spent here together. Try to bring you back, okay, Reem? I will. Okay. Gut. Dann gehen wir mal für das Special Bonding Event. Und in dem Fall wird es viel sein. It's nice to know the 4 hours I planned it before we had to leave the academy are still doing okay. It is that she looked after them for me. It's good. Did you remember to thank her? Of course. They wouldn't be blooming like this without her, but she wasn't their only source of support. They're just like us in a way. They need care, water, sunlight, and people to help them along. That's for sure. Green? Yeah, what's up? I want to go see our dorm later, and I want you to come with me. Me? Well... Of course, I'd be happy to. Thanks. You can head over there whenever you want. I'll be along once I'm done here. From there, I guess I'll head over once I've finished up everything I plan on doing today. Gut, unser Date ist set. Das heißt, unser nächstes Objective around the Academy of Trista. Achso, wir wollten nochmal mit Valimar reden, ne? Wir sollten nochmal mit Valimar reden. Hey Valimar! You can see how you're holding up. Sure was a surprise when you offered, but thanks for volunteering to serve as a lookout.
そなたらの影響を多少なりとも受けたらしい。皆で取り戻した大切な場所。せめて今宵は考えに浸るとよかろう。
Sweet. Thanks. You know, looking back, I never figured a day would come and I would be able to have a natural conversation with you like this. You've changed a lot in that regard. You've gone from sounding mechanical to dignified, I suppose.
損傷した記憶素子が徐々に回復しているようだ。
Und ja, er redet über einiges angenehmer oder halt auch, ich sag's mal, flüssiger. Nicht weniger, also nicht mehr so mechanisch.
部分的ではあるが、昔のことも思い出せた。
Really? Does it mean you remember some of what happened before you went to sleep in the old squares?
私が眠りについたのは250年と128日前。以前の起動者はドライケルス・アルノールという。
Wow. So it really was Strikers, huh? Deswegen auch die ganzen Flashbacks, die wir gesehen haben. I had my suspicions when I saw that memory in the last shrine, but I didn't want to assume.
あの記憶と共鳴したのだろう。かつてドライケルスもそなたと同じく 精霊窟を訪れた。そこで剣の霊石を手に入れ、帝都での決戦へ赴いたのだ。
Wir sind wirklich so ziemlich am Reenacten von dem, was damals passiert ist.
多くの仲間たちと共に。
It's kind of eerie how similar our paths are, but it makes me feel a little self-conscious too, in a way. I doubt you're doing all this half as well as he did. What kind of person was he anyway?
合法来楽にして大然自弱と言うべきか。暴用としながらも大胆不敵。どこまでも懐の深い男であった。時に子供のような目をしていたがな。
Huh, he was really something, wasn't he? When you talk about him, I don't know if I could be anything like he was. Maybe, but maybe if I were, I'd be able to do more for
そ
everyone.
の必要はあるまい。
Huh?
目覚めてより、そなたのことは見てきたつもりだ。彼には彼の、そなたにはそなたの持ち味というものがあろう。それは、そなたの仲間たちにとってかけがえのないものであるはず。自分が自分であることをまずは誇るがいい。
Das stimmt. Wir haben, zumindest was unsere Klassenkameraden angeht, haben wir uns eigentlich eine Loyalität uns gegenüber, die würde sich ein König wünschen, seinen Untergebenen. Das auf jeden Fall. Thanks, Valimar. You're right. I should focus on improving myself as I am, rather than try to become someone I'm not. Seeing as how I'm fighting for my future and to bring home my friend, it wouldn't make sense to be anyone else, really. Oh yeah, it sounds like the touchy will be done by morning. So if you're up for it, I think we should test it out tomorrow. Are we counting on you, Valimar?
任せておくがいい。
Okay. Dann haben wir ein Date mit 4, das wir gehen wollen. Indirekt. Well, I promise I would meet Fee here. Should I head inside and wait already down? I think I'm here kind of early. Returning to the dormitory and talking with your chosen character will cause the main story to advance. Gesagt, für Codes, die von vorne bis hinten weg werden, wir immer uns Vieh picken, weil sie aber auch als konsistent in jedem der Games auch als Partnerwahl da ist. Nicht, dass wir welche später verlieren, sondern wir kriegen einfach später noch mehr dazu. Es gibt in Codes sehr viele Romance Options. Sorry to keep you waiting. Hey, no worries. I haven't been waiting long. Take care of everything you wanted to do. Last time I saw you, you were still out in the garden. Here, Rita and I planted some new seeds. Found myself. Really? Can't wait to see what they grow into then. It's kind of nice to be back home, especially after so long. Yeah, it really brings back memories. Now that we're here, I'll only head back inside and walk around for a bit. I'm curious to see how things have held up upstairs too. That's good to me. Okay. So, ich will ungern gerade hier so gerade reinkacken und Pause machen, aber meine Verdauung meldet sich gerade sehr. Ich bin gleich wieder da. Ja, durch wieder. Nochmal sorry für den abrupten Break, aber ja, das musste raus. Alles gut, was? Ich weiß jetzt nicht. I wonder if Crow ever plans on coming back to us. Also, yeah, I don't think so. Not of his own free will, at least. It's clear that he really believes in what he's doing. I sworn over and over that we will bring him back. I don't think that's going to be so easy at this point. But that's never put us off before. He'll get him back no matter what happens. Yeah, we won't lose. Not to Zeno or Leo either. Having to fight the two of them this way must be tough on you. No one wants to fight family. Yeah, but that's exactly why I can't hold back against them. If I show even a hint of hesitation, I'll never be able to get through to them. I think the same is true for Crow, too. Suppose you're right.
私はずっと家族を求めていた。いつの間にか戦場をさまよっていたあの頃から。そんな私を西風のみんなが拾ってずっと守ってくれていた。自分の帰る家がある。そんな温かさを教えてくれた。でも団長がいなくなって西風のみんなに置いていかれて、私は自分の弱さを改めて思い知った。結局自分一人では何もできないんだってことを。団のみんなにはただ守られてばかりだった。でもさらに拾われてこの7組に来て、みんなが私を必要としてくれたから、ようやく気づくことができた。どちらか一方が守るんじゃなく、支え合って生きていく。団とは違う、こういう家族の形もあるんだって。7組のみんなとリーンと過ごしたおかげで、私は団のみんなに置いていかれた理由を聞きたい。でもそれ以上に私が新しく手に入れた家族を自慢したい。ゼノやレオたち、間違いなく大切だったもう一方の家族たちに。
That's a heck of a compliment. Then we'll do everything in our power to make sure you can show us off.
サンクス。でもリーンには別の意味で示してほしいかな。家族といってもいろいろな形があるし。アリサやラウラやエマ、サラがお姉さんで、ミリアムは妹。
Nein, Cat-Sister. Sehr schön.
お兄さんはマキアスやユーシス、ガイウス、それとクローもかな。
Ich glaube, Grau ist eher wie der Onkel, der eigentlich nur Scheiße baut. Der cool ist, aber auch eigentlich nur noch Scheiße baut.
でもリーンだけは多分私にとってもっと深い何かだと思う。あまりうまく言葉にできないけれど。
Feel the same way about you. You're more than family to me, and I'm glad to have you by my side. You might be a bit younger than most of us, but you fight harder to defend those you love more than anyone I know. And you're every bit as important to me as I'm to you, if not more so.
そっか。
Anyway, we've got work to do tomorrow. The future of our Class 7 family rests in our hands. Sehr cute. So, spend the evening for the battle with Vieh. Gibt mir den Jägermeister. Sehr schön. Man kann, glaube ich, noch ein zweites Achievement kriegen, was ich vielleicht schon habe. Mit Linkmaster Trophy, wenn man zu dem Zeitpunkt jemanden auf Link Level 7 hat, mit dem man das gepickt hat. Ich will überlegen. Von wem habe ich das Achievement beim ersten Playthrough gekriegt? Ah, stimmt. In meinem ersten Playthrough habe ich für was, habe ich Elfin genommen. Stimmt. Es gibt ein Ort in das Achievement National Treasure. Stimmt, ja, weil ich fand den Bilder ab, den sie mit Elfin gemacht haben, sehr interessant. So viele Achievements, die ich halt noch nicht habe, Alter. Aber ein paar davon kann ich die Welt wahrscheinlich noch abschließen. Wieder sind natürlich diese Bonding-Events-Dinger, aber ja. Doch schon wieder viele Hidden Ones. Zeig den mir mal an. Warum ist einer der Evening Bonding Events ein Hidden Achievement? Lisa Samir in Glacier Shrine? Read the decoded black records and had an encounter you will never forget, Scholar of Truth? Okay, wann kommen die Dinger? Oh, ich sehe gerade von den ganzen Percentage, von dem wer den gewählt hat für das Finale. Also für die letzte Bonding-Event. Makias mit 9,5, Gaius mit 9,6%. Und das sind wahrscheinlich auch dann die ganzen Achievement-Hunter, weil das die einzigen 2 Achievements, die danach kommen, die halt noch nicht, die noch weniger Prozente haben, ist halt Monster Guide ausfüllen und halt die 100% Trophy. Das ist das Achievement dafür, dass man alle Achievements gemacht hat. Aber es sind ein paar interessante Achievements noch drin, wo ich mich frage, was da noch kommt. Aber gut. Oh, this is amazing. Really able to forge Valimar and new Itachi from Simurian ore. Das sieht sehr nice aus. Of course I was. It's a massive weapon totaling over 7 acres in length. Its uncommon shape made refining and processing the ore exceedingly difficult, to say the least, but it was done. I doubt I would have been able to do it if not for the help of that stubborn old student of mine over there. You're the last qualified person on this entire continent to call anyone else stubborn. Sehr true. Yeah, I'm a field instructor. Sure was a shock to learn that you were also a former student of the professors, Instructor Makarov. I heard you were once a student at the Institute of Technology, but I never connected the dots. And that's how I preferred it too. Although it was a long, long time ago. I'll never be able to fathom why the two of you chose not to stay and study more under me. That was the stance, however. I know talent when I see it. Well, it couldn't possibly. I doubt I have half the talent to keep up with you. Give it to him straight, George, or it won't get through that damn near impenetrable skull of his. Tell him you'd go insane if you had to spend years working with an arrogant, self-centered prick like him. Wow. Ja, ich glaube, er ist schon abgehärtet, was ihn angeht. Still, what a beautiful blade it is. The radiance of it is simply dazzling. And nothing out there like samurai ore. It's probably not as sharp as something a real swordsmith would make, though. None of us are smiths by profession. But Valimar should find it easier to use than any weapon he could have taken from a sword out, and that's what counts. Right then, let's give it a try. Jetzt sieht es auch so aus, als würde es zu Valimar gehören, ne? Oh. They are resonating with one another? They sure are. Oh, beautiful. That truly is astounding. You look so cool, Valimar. I'm not sure what's happening, but it's amazing, alright. Think you finally have a chance. Feedback process with new armament complete. I do in fear this is easier to wield than previous armaments. Good, glad to hear it. Think this will do the trick? Yeah, I had high expectations, but let's shatter them. Think I finally stand a chance against them now. Professor Schmidt, Instructor Makarov, George, thank you all so much for what you've done. Save your thanks. I only did what I did to satisfy my curiosity. Whatever you do now that I have done is of no concern to me. He's not being modest, Ivorine. He totally means that. Just how he is. Same deal with the railway guns, the soldiers, and the orbit jamming device. As soon as his work is done, he loses interest completely and is off to find something else to do. Something wrong with that? I mean, an sich nicht. Erfindungen sind an sich nicht gut oder böse. An sich. Es kommt halt drauf an, wie sie verwendet werden. Well said, I think the preparations are now finally complete. Yes, sir. I think it's about time I go and get everyone. The fated moment has finally arrived. The current time is 630 hours. Everyone should get her here again at 730 hours. Make sure you are all wearing what I gave you earlier too. Right. Jetzt erwartet was für uns. Same day, 7:50. Ach so, die Bandages.
Thors士官学院全学院生集合しました。
Good. Instructor Sarah, Instructor Thomas, Instructor Makarov. You leave them in your capable hands.
了解です。
承知しました。
任せてください。
Students of Thors Military Academy, I'm sure most of you remember what was once imparted to you during your respective welcoming ceremonies. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. These are the words of Emperor Traxel, the man who ended the War of the Lions and founded this very academy. I ask you to consider what the world he refers to is and what qualifies one must possess to be its foundation. I imagine that you each had your own force in response. However, I ask that you not make the mistake of assuming that foundation is synonymous with sacrifice. I believe it is by walking side by side with others, opening up a path and treading down it, that one does this. As such, I have but one very simple message for each and every one of you to remember. Eternal life, welcome spring survival with one another. When the time comes, fly the nest with one another. And to that end, wish you victory.
皆さんに空の女神と獅子神皇帝のご加護を。そしてどうかご無事で戻ってきてください。巡洋艦カレージャスおよびトールズ士官学院全学院生、皇帝陛下および囚われた方々を解放すべく出撃します。はっ。
You can now use S-Craft, Termination/Dawn. Okay. For real. So the temperature is 5 degrees, humidity 13%. There's a north-northwesterly wind blowing at 11 acre per hour. Incoming message from both the 3rd and 4th Armor Divisions. They are past the Schwarze Drache barrier and Trista, moving into formation about 100 search from Heimdall. Main cannons and secondary armaments are good to go. We are ready for battle at any time. All orbital engines are operating normally. All crew members present and accounted for. We are ready to begin the operation on your command. Understood. Sounds like we are all ready to go. Still doesn't look like we are going to be hearing anything from Prince Oliver. Indeed, there's been no word from Father either. They probably got their hands full in the West. It's starting to get really hectic there from what I've heard. I've asked Mich to try and get in contact with Toll, but I'm not banking on him succeeding. It's too bad. Would have been great to have them here too. There's no point in lamenting what we don't have. Right, what we can do is make the best out of our current situation. Well, I'm with them. Still, the battle doesn't begin until midday. We still got time. If there's anything you want to take care of, now's your chance. Anything spring to mind? Oh, did you mention it? Tora, are there any new requests for us to take care of? There are, in fact. Hold on a minute while I get them up. My Jormungandr don't want none. When you speak of serpents, what will spring to mind but the fair Jormungandr? But in truth, I have my own glorious serpent I bring out at parties and on special occasions, in fact. Green, this is Major Render. Pay no attention to the prince and just kill them instead. Oh, Alter. Okay, das ist einer der schlimmsten Olivier-Jokes bisher. Jesus. Ich hab schon ganz vergessen. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Wir schließen das einfach und ignorieren es. Was sagst du, Violence? There was once a woman from Ruhr. When I saw her, I wanted to woo her. She gave me a slap when I sat on her lap. Now I have one lover, fewer. And how I love composing a clever verse. Not by all these. These are alive, Doreen, with the sound of monsters. The Highlands, to be more precise. I'd like you to look into it personally. Have your skills haven't plateaued yet, because you have to fly like, they say it, the wind to deal with this threat. Weiter. Near far, wherever you are, danger strikes close to home for young Reen. A strange beast stirring up strife on the path to Ymir. Will he answer the call? Will his sister be impressed with his manly feast of strength? Will anyone actually read this? Ja, ich leider. Das sind alles Monster Exterminations. Oh, I think we can handle these. Alright, none of them seem like they would take too long. Whether to do them or not is totally up to you, but getting ready for battle should be the top priority. I know I've got the hang of reporting to Prince Olivier, but seeing as we can't contact him, you can't just report to me. This might well be the last chance. You have to get maintenance done on your openings too. So, if you need anything, let me know. Well, thank you. There's no such thing as being too prepared for this. Good. Finale. Forward relentlessly. Indeed. To transfer my story, speak to Rotoa in the Captain's chair and select commence operation. This is the last time during the story that you will be on board the Courageous. After beginning the operation, it will no longer be possible to take advantage of its facilities or visit other towns. All quests and sub-events will also disappear, and trial chests will become permanently unavailable. While you still have another chance to buy items, quartz and the like, this will not be for some time. Ein Reminder von wegen, dass man sich jetzt wirklich vorbereiten sollte und alles machen sollte, was man machen will. Dementsprechend werden wir dies auch tun. Dann fangen wir mal an. Kümmern wir uns erstmal um die Simurian Weapons. Hey there, busy getting ready? There's not much time left until the operation begins, so if there's anything you need to do, do it now. One thing I need is to make sure my equipment and archives are in top condition. There's no doubt in my mind that Crow and the Asher Knight will be there, so I can't go in unprepared. Yeah, I would be surprised if they were. Right, let's take a plan, Reen. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you with that. It's a shame there isn't any more Simurian ore left. I could have made good use of it. So, I remember how I was using it to customize the weapons earlier this year. It was the most I could do at the time, but making Valimar's new Tachi gave me tons of practice on handling Simurian ore. So at this point, I'm confident that I could do more than customize an existing weapon. I could make a new one from scratch. Really? That sounds amazing. The more powerful weapon we have, the better. Fortunately though, we used all of the ore you brought back, and I do mean all of it. I don't even have the tiniest fraction left to play with anymore. If you had any, even a few small fragments that I could put together, I'd be able to do it. But as things stand, actually I do have some on me. You do? Oh, awesome. Well, as soon as you've decided what you want to make it with, let me know. I'll be reading. It's valuable stuff though, so make sure to think long and hard about what you want to use it on. I mean, 2 sind auf jeden Fall gesetzt. Mr. Moon or Tachi of yours was one hell of a project. Still, I promised Crow I'd make it back to Orc's Fort, and I wasn't about to let him down. But that's where my part in all the sense. It's up to you now. Done more than enough already, thank you, George. Sure to smack Crow City with it and track him back here. I've got no doubt you will after all you've been through. Well, I've got some final engine checks to do before the operation begins. But if you need a bit of an Arcus checkup, you can play a doctor. Man braucht 4 Simurian Ore Shots diesmal für einen Simurian Ore. Boy. Okay. Oh, hier habe ich sogar gerade schon equipped. Das heißt, wir haben sogar schon das Beste für ihn. So, Executor. Können wir mal einen Pendragon machen. Was sollen wir machen? Oh ne, ey, what? Wir haben schon das Release. Ich habe 2 Simurian Ores im letzten Playthrough bekommen. Okay. I totally forgot that. I mean, dann... Ja. Iris Bow und, Pallades Rod. Ich wusste nicht, dass das schon die aus der Morian Weapons waren. Okay, die Waffen, die ich hier sonst habe, sind schon besser als das, was wir noch hätte upgraden können. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay, ich wusste nicht, dass ich schon 2 Samurai Weapons hatte. Ja, stimmt, ich hatte die Bücher gesammelt gehabt im ersten Playthrough, glaube ich. Nee, hatte ich nicht. So, hier ist ja sogar schon Alborsch. Jetzt wäre ich noch Space brauche. Oh Mann. So. Dann kümmern wir uns um die letzten 2 Recipes.
美味しくできるかなこれはそれじゃあ始めるわ任せなさいってのよ任せなさいってのあれ
So.
それじゃあ始めるわ
Haben wir nicht auch das Kochen durch?
よしやってみるかよしやってみるかおお美味しくできるかなはい美味しくできるかなはい美味しくできるかな
Komm.
美味し
Dann
く
sollen
で
wir
き
noch
るか
kein
な
Heavy Liquor da kaufen. So, dann gucken wir nochmal durch. Ja, damit haben wir einmal alles. Gut. Das heißt, wir haben eine Recipes. Dann gehen wir second to Monica. Monica. Friss oder stirb. Friss oder stirb. Das kann halt einfach nur dauern, weil es jetzt halt einfach nur darum geht, die ganzen Dinge abzugeben. So. Dann haben wir alles Plötzlich abgegeben. Ah, I would have expected to bring me all of these. I don't know what to say except thank you. All the food you've brought me has done wonders for my culinary skills. Good to hear, especially since I fully intend on eating one of your new and improved lunchboxes. Well, I love the last one I gave her at least, but I'll make sure to make an extra special one just for you. My stomach is rumbling already. I can't eat it, but I did want to give you something to return the favor, and I hope you like it. Impenetrable shield. Oh, sure you can have this? I mean, all I did was bring you food. That's more than enough. You set me off on the right track to the ultimate lunchbox. Couldn't let you do all the legwork for free. Well, thanks and good luck. Can't wait to eat it. So, the margarita. Queen, you couldn't have come at a better time. What's up? Something I can help you with? I'm glad you asked. While cooking, do you ever find yourself producing dishes that might be deemed peculiar by some palates? If you do, don't just toss them out. I want them, and the more the better. Do you want to know why you want them? What else? You're part of my training to become the ultimate bride. One day I need to cook my husband meals that are chock full of love, and it's never too early to start practicing. In order to probably fill my cooking with love, I want to send the food that dares to be different. Sensible, no? If you say so. But it isn't solely for my future husband's benefit. You teach me to make a wider variety of meals when I'm helping out in the courageous kitchen too. So what do you say, Ruiz? You can do this for cute little me, can't you? Do I agree to help? Do you promise never to talk to me like that ever again? Ja, es ist creepy, wenn Margarita mit einem so redet. Can't imagine this will be worth our time, but I'm not the kind of guy who turns down a chance to help someone. If you run into any peculiar dishes, I bring them straight to you. Thank you, Kylie. Gut, wir werden die jetzt 22 reinstopfen. Schon schön, wie jetzt Sachen wie so Venomous Soup und sowas dabei sind. Ich will nicht wissen, was ein Hypnotic Hauptpart Hypnotic macht. Oder ein Hellish Hauptpart for that matter. Oh dear, I'm so starved I don't think I could eat another bite. Thank you for bringing me all of that, Rain. Every bite was delicious. I can't believe she actually ate all of that stuff. But that she's still conscious, for that matter. Weil wir hier gerade einfach 22 Dinger davon gerade in den Rachen gestopft haben. Are you sure your stomach's feeling okay, Margarita? We actually kind of use some of those dishes to eat monsters. Oh, did you mention it? Some of it was a little more stimulating than I had initially expected. But my stomach will braille. Love is always the most important ingredient. So as long as you add lots of that, I'll be fine. Love, right. Glad to hear it, I guess. Anyway, I think that's about everything I'll be able to bring you. Why, thank you. Felt like you've expanded my cooking horizons. Introduced me to a new world of flavor. Now I'll be able to make my nigh betrothed Vincent the greatest food he's ever eaten, morning, noon, and night. I hope this can adequately express my appreciation. Chaos, okay. Thanks, should get some real use out of this. I feel like just thrown poor Vincent under the train by helping her out. Indeed you have. Hat er Warum verdient. One second thought, a card such as that is far too meager reward after you've assured me a blissful marriage. was nearly scandalous for a maiden such as I. Perhaps I should supplement it with a kiss. On the cheek, of course. I do wish to save myself from my Vincent. Nein. Rien, dann weg. Just take the chords. Thanks. Renn so schnell du kannst. So, und dann Ferris in den Game Room. Da. I was talking to Lisa last night, and we've decided that if we both return from this operation safely, we are going to hold a big party at the academy. Every student is to be invited, of course, regardless of class, the faculty too. It sounds like it'd be one heck of a party. But saying if makes it sound like you're not planning on returning from this operation safely. I suppose you're right. Then let me rephrase. When we inevitably return safely after this operation, we are inevitably throwing a massive party. They do say success stems from the mind, after all. Perfect. It's gone tougher since I first met her. I'm sure spending time with Alisa is to thank for that. There are a lot of preparations that need to be made for a party like that to happen. Food, for instance. Could be an issue, even if Zarifa and Celestine were to work together, they only know so many recipes. Only there was a book full of them that I could somehow get my hands on. Or maybe let's scale it back a little. You don't necessarily have to think of the specifics until after the operation. Oh yes, I suppose you're right. I now should focus my mind on the energy and energy on the task at hand. Make this operation a resounding success. Naturally. But why not her to keep the fact that she's looking for a ton of recipes in the back of my mind? If I could gather up a bunch of good ones for her, I'm sure that would help her keep her mind on the operation proper. Hey Ferris, I've got something to show you. In short, Ferris's recipe book. Look at all of these. You've been writing all of these down yourself? Yeah, I've been collecting them for a pretty long time now. Think there are enough of them to make a party a success? Without a doubt. I'll have to start copying all of these down right away. Cause I've heard. Ferris furiously copied all of the recipes from Reen's recipe book, like breaking a few speed records in the process. Okay. Perfect. Between your recipes, the cooking club's help, and Zarifa and Celestine, you should have a vast selection of food and other. I must admit that I'm rather impressed. Certainly didn't expect you to present me with so many recipes. Nothing of it. We will now be able to focus all your efforts on the operation instead of being distracted by party planning. I don't know, I would have allowed something so trivial to hinder my concentration in the first place. Still, I do feel as though I underestimated you somewhat. In light of that and your hard work, I want you to have this. Genesis! Master course. This was pretty wild looking too. It's a cutting edge one that my family sent to me. I would use it myself, but I imagined that you'd be able to draw out its full potential much more effectively. It's a very capable course, so I hope that it becomes a worthy asset in your battles today. Thanks, can't wait to see what it can do. Anyway, good luck today. Likewise, together we will make this operation a success, and a party after it an event, an even greater one. Ich glaube, Genesis hatte ich bisher noch nicht. Genesis, was kannst du? Attacks and crafts deal critical damage. Activates more as HP decreases. Okay. An HP-based crit chance increase. Odd. Also ich verstehe Murakumo, aber Genesis ist odd. Und außerdem bringt er alleine nicht viel. Das ist eine Mechanik, was ich vorgreifen werde. Später, was halt noch viel geiler ist. Später kriegt man Battle Ornaments, die 2 Master Quartz haben können, wo eine sozusagen als Main fungiert, von dem man die Stats bekommt und halt die primären Skills. Und man kann aber einen Sub-Master Quartz installieren, von dem man, glaube ich, den ersten Skill mitbekommt und ein paar Stat-Boosts. Was extremst nice ist, um nochmal so ein paar Builds zu perfektionieren. Das kann man uns gucken. Wir hatten wir im Impenetrable Shield schon mal. Elemental Shading Crescent Mirror. Ich glaube noch nicht. Und was macht Chaos? Chaos ist new. Ailments afflicted a foe last 2 more turns. Ah. Ich habe gerade kaum Ailment Affliction auf jemanden, oder? Du nicht. Du nicht. Du nicht. Du nicht. Du nicht. Das ist nur Stat Down, kein Ailment. Ah, da. Du würdest dann gerne Chaos haben. Du hast aber keine Slots für Chaos. Okay. Dann Third Floor. Denn wir haben immer noch unsere Unique-Tisches, die wir abgeben müssen. And I had a long talk about what we should do if we make it through today's operation. We ended up making a promise regarding a change in our relationship, so to speak. You did something similar, didn't you? That's when we tried it. We both have people we loved, and we should give this our all, for their sake. So. Die letzten Dishes, die wir abgeben müssen. Für eine Bride to be, könnte man sozusagen sagen. For wife to be. Ist ja noch nicht bride, aber wife. Eine Wife to be, eine Bride to be kommt später noch. Ich glaube, ich habe es schon mal angekündigt, dass wir früher oder später mal auf einer Hochzeit sein werden. Oder? Hatte ich das schon mal angehändet? Ja, ich glaube, ich hatte schon mal irgendwann mal angehändet. Also wir werden früher oder später auf jeden Fall mal bei einer Hochzeit dabei sein. Von Charakteren, die uns sehr nahe stehen werden. Also uns als Spielern. Weil es Characters von unserem Maincast sind. Ich sage nicht schon von welchen Arc, aber... I think I've got it now. I know what I want to make for Alan. Oh, might ask, but I don't want to spoil the surprise. Well, still have a few of the finer details to iron out anyway, but I should be able to handle that on my own. But thank you so much for your help, Breen. I couldn't have done this without all of the amazing food you brought me. Pleasure's all mine. Whatever you're making, I'm sure it'll really get those sparks flying. Should be an interesting evening. I mean, I swear. Quickly changing subjects. Please take this. Hopefully it'll make you up for some of the time you spent running around looking for those dishes for me. Revolution. Thanks. I'm cooking as soon as I can. I'll try to make something for your glass sometime too. In the window, Esther, of course. I'm sure it'll be delicious. Can't wait. So. Dann gucken wir mal, was macht eine Revolution? So, das ist das. Warum habe ich die schon mal alle gekriegt, wenn ich das Recipe-Book, glaube ich, so richtig voll hatte? Oder hatte ich das voll? Keine Ahnung. So. Dann gehen wir mal in die Trainings rein. Von denen hatten wir schon durchgefinisht. Dann machen wir der Magic mal weiter. Made a few adjustments to the comment share myself. They're also lovely that I just had to teach them lots of very powerful arts. Seeing them develop was so fulfilling, just like flowers. And she's the only person who will ever throw that parallel. I really appreciate it. Can try to get some practice in before the operation gets underway. Leave our armies, give them a shot if you can spare the time. Gut, dann wen nehmen wir für Arts? Ich würde schon fast sagen... dich bei... Nein. Euch beide und euch beide. Wenn du Audios in Craft oder Audio... Okay, dann mag das vielleicht jetzt nicht die beste Variante. Oh wait, ich habe ja immer noch...
Ja? Charge します。行きます。僕の番だね。任せてちょうだい。アークス、駆動。僕の番だね。はあ。さてと。
すまない。僕の番だな。
Nein!
Ah. すまない。助かる。
行きます。あ、私の番ね。あ、
そんなバカな。
Okay, du musst das nicht überleben. Das Ding.
Ha. すみません。ピンチだね。アークス。ごめんみんな。
私の番ね。私の番ですね。
アークス。
So. Shops. Shops. Du hast nur die kostspieligen Items. Du hast Weapons. Wo ist noch? Du hast eine General Store? Das glaubst. Danke. You can craft anyone reaching low HP or something.
ごめんみんな。
Ja, das ist halt schon, ne?
Axe. 私の番ね。あ、行きます。私の番ね。
Das ist ein süß Mute.
ありがとう。ごめんみんな。上等じゃない。
Alter.
ありがとう。私の番ね。アークス。抜かったわね。私の番ね。
Ich will das schon mal noch killen. Ich könnte jetzt einfach meine Main-Party machen.
アークス任せてちょうだい。行くわ。そんな。すみません皆さん。
So. Dieses Speed, das wenigstens vorher machen kann? Was?
崩れた。
参る。
アークス駆動。
はあ。
行こっか。行くよ。オーバーライズ。はっ。
行くぞ。
Ich kann den nicht Krell bürsten? Okay.
Ja.
私の番だね。やっ。甘いよ。崩れた。
任せてちょうだい。行くわよ。
甘いよ。崩れた。行こっか、リン。
任せてくれ。
はっ。
やっ。
任せて。アークス駆動。
はい。 駆動。
俺の番だな。
Über Cray Brüstenschüssen, ist aber okay. Also so kenne ich wenigstens die ganze Scheiß-Dodge. I mean, this is a no-brainer.
Charge します。ありがとう。行こっか。行くよ。はっ。
俺の番だな。
Okay, jetzt ist jemand in der Tittensäule.
Ich 私の番だね。はっ。私の番だね。はっ。やっ。行こっか。はっ。崩れた。
隙あり。
任せてちょうだい。Swordskrieger, was auch angenehm ist. Schauen wir für Fortuna.
Mai.
Jo.
行こっか。行く
Ja,
よ。
ein bisschen schneller sein, danke.
はっ。
Oh, sehr schön. Wenigstens zielt sie dadurch.
行くわよ。やあ。
Diese Cast hat gefühlt viel zu lange gedauert.
これで一安心ですね。
Sehr schön. Ah, that was simply incredible. To try to see your abilities in full bloom like that. Can't thank you enough for showing me such an incredible display, but I hope that these will do so. Just as there are no limits on a flower's beauty, there are no limits to how much stronger you can become. So if you'd like to tackle that training exercise again, please do ask me. Ah, you managed to clear all 5 levels of our arts training. That takes some real skill. Congratulations, all of you. Thanks for setting them up for us. Feeling much more confident in my abilities after all that. Same here, nothing like getting some mobile staff practice in. Cheers, Adel. Good. Okay, now I can really focus on this operation. I've given you all the help I can. Well, I have one more thing I can do. One more reward for all you've achieved. Was man hier normalerweise, glaube ich, kriegen würde, wäre... Also wir haben schon den Rage gemacht, haben wir Cypher gekriegt, kriegt man Mages von. Und man kriegt von dem nächsten Mal so gleich machen Chevalier. If you feel like doing any more training, you know where to find us. We're landing logging is a hand in here from now on. We don't have much time until the operation starts, but I think you will find the training to be more than worth your time. If you have any trouble adopting your skills, by all means, give it a try. I've kind of made the combat chair especially worthless just for you. That's not the sort of thing you should say with a smile on your face. So, dann machen wir noch Close Combat. So, warte. Damit die Links richtig gesetzt sind. Danke. What are you using us? What are you using us?
はい、崩れた。チャンス。ええ。
俺の番だな。
行くぞ。
行こっか。崩れた。チャンス。ええ。
Geh rein da.
任せるがよい。
私の番だね。
俺の番だな。
ええ。
Strong and line art.
うん、任せて。
参る。チャンスだ。
私の番ね。さあ、とっとと先に進むわよ。
Hey, that was an impressive performance indeed. But as your road, go ahead and take him. So, oder der letzte. Ich glaube, ich nehme einfach Chooses für sein Ding mit. To be honest, einfach für seine Physical Immunity.
自伝のバレスタイン、参る。
Wenn wir für Audio singen Arts.
行こっか。
Low HP.
行くよ。
オーバーライズ。
これで決める。
Machen wir uns das einfach.
アクセル。シャドウブリゲード。
Ja, okay, der Rear Gate regelt sogar fast komplett.
俺の番だな。せいや。今だ。
いただき。行こっか。
させない。
甘い。今だ。
いただき。
So muss das.
やったね。完全勝利。
あ、さす。
So. I expected your team would get demolished, but you certainly showed me. Push the shells to the limits too, huh? I didn't think it would last more than a few seconds. Well, in light of your survival, please take your hard-earned reward. Should you ever feel like taking some of the challenges again, do let me know. Well, let's have you train. Holy shit, you guys actually managed to beat all 5 levels of our training program. I'm very impressed. Although, given that you defeated our order back at the academy, I think I would have been slightly disappointed if we didn't. That definitely wasn't easy, that's for sure. You guys are so honest and polite. I don't even know how to respond. I know, it doesn't hurt to be a snarky asshole every once in a while, right? Yeah, I do it all the time. Just saying that because he doesn't want to admit how he feels. He's thrilled that the academy has so many talented first-year combatants, even outside the fencing club. I'm really thrilled if you'd shut up. It's an honor to hear that. Oh, that reminds me, I also have your reward for getting all 5 levels. Well, see you later. If you ever feel like you need a workout, you know where to find it. Gut. Dann haben wir noch was anderes. Man kann sich jetzt die Imperial Chronicles 6 kaufen. Ich glaube, muss ich jetzt nicht zeigen, wo man sich kauft. Dementsprechend lesen wir sie. Imperial Chronicle. Breaking. Battle for Heimdall. Tensions mount. It is referred that the 3rd and 4th Armor Division, regarded as rebels, have called for residents of the area surrounding Heimdall to evacuate if possible. Sources have suggested that both divisions are attempting to launch a decisive battle for control of the city, causing tensions to build on the outskirts of the capital. Nothing to fear. Meanwhile, the Noble Alliance forces are well prepared to defend the capital, presenting themselves as an all but insurmountable obstacles for the rebels. One officer in charge of the Sword Platoon commandant. If that's what they're planning, then they're welcome to try. It's high time we wiped all those rebel scumbags once and for all. Meanwhile, the armies of General Gegen and Brigadier General Bardius, both with countless victories to their names, have gathered in Heimdall and are expected to take part in the coming battle. Current intelligence suggested that the rebel forces are not as well supplied as those of the Noble Alliance, and so any such battle is unlikely to last more than a day or two at most. As the citizens of Erebonia not to fear and to believe that the overwhelming odds in the Noble Alliance's favor will speed them to a well-earned victory. Effect on public transport. Should a battle break out, it is expected that all train and airship services would be suspended. When questioned, a member of the Ministry of Railways responded, "Ensuring the safety of our passengers is paramount to us, and as such we would have no choice but to suspend service until we could offer such a guarantee again." Publication suggests that all citizens planning to travel keep a close eye on the national news and preferably avoid all non-essential travel altogether until the rebel forces have been quelled. Crime. Duke Aberea arrested. The ruling lord of the Kroatzen province, Duke Aberea, appears to have been arrested on suspicion of a number of crimes. He stands accused of arson, inciting disorder, and the willful harm of Erebonian citizens, among other charges. Perhaps the most damning incident is the charge of setting fire to Caldic, but he must reiterate that no evidence has been found against the Duke, and thus he remains innocent until proven guilty. Nonetheless, his arrest has led to a wave of confusion spreading across the provincial capital of Bariahad, as the region is effectively left without a governing head. Trusted sources have also informed us that he has been summarily expelled from the alliance, which had no part in instigating any of the illegal actions he is alleged to have taken. Breaking. More trouble in Crossbow. Reports have begun to pour in about another helping of trouble for the beleaguered Crossbow. The accounts are vague and fragmentary, but all suggest a blue light has appeared on the eastern side of the country, along with a gigantic tree. We'll bring you more on this emerging story as it develops. However, there's a strong possibility this represents yet another new weapon being developed in secret by the Rogue State. A weapon that might be turned against the Empire in an invasion attempt. Those living near the border are advised to remain alert. Breaking. West fronting chaos. The battle for Western Erebonia was thought to have been all but won, but a setback has apparently emerged in the form of the previously missing 7th Armor Division. The division is working in tandem with a avowedly neutral group, Wings of Freedom, and is calling on the Noble Alliance forces to cease hostilities. The Alliance forces, meanwhile, have just begun the final phase of their plan to neutralize their position in the west, and they are now warning the group that any attempt to obstruct their work will be regarded as treason. Furthermore, reports have suggested that the remnants of the former Imperial army are beginning to reassemble, bringing even greater confusion to a region already battered by war. Breaking strange happenings in Trista. Eyewitness reports point to trouble in the picturesque town of Trista, just a short way from Heimdallr. With sightings of large number of students, they are claiming to be on leave of absence from their studies. Likelihood this is the work of seditious elements, and the Noble Alliance fully intends to conduct a thorough investigation at a later time. Notice, from the editors. With the war reaching perhaps its most fevered pitch, many of our readers are likely feeling more than a little nervous, understandably so. We would like to advise those living in or near the capital to remain apprised of the current events and to try and remain calm in the case of an emergency. We can only hope that the war's final days are soon to come. And it is the humble opinion of this paper that any further expansion of the war would only harm the strength of this great nation. Chief Editor. Naja. Es ist sehr biased, oder? So. Dann gehen wir noch mal in die... Wir haben gerade mal die Black Records hier explizit angesprochen. Dann gucken wir da nochmal rein. Hier war noch Vorlauf. Okay. Black Records haben wir schon abgegeben. So. Dann kümmern wir uns jetzt erstmal um ein paar Character Notes. Und wir starten mit the Bridge. Minty. Uncle Markov is a total disaster sometimes. Yesterday was totally the perfect chance for him and he just wasted it. If he's not gonna make sure the two of them get together, I sure as heck will. But I guess we've got some work to do here first. Let's save those hostages. Lockings hätte noch was für uns gehabt. Right, I'm gonna have to make sure my blade's in perfect condition while I can. It's been a long time coming, but the nobles are gonna get what they deserve. They won't even see us coming. It's time to make them pay for all the shit they've pulled. Careful now, Loggins. That scary expression you used to wear all the time for the first years come back. The second years need to conduct ourselves calmly and gracefully, even while slaying our foes. They both seem pretty damn scary to me. Kind of. Edel nochmal. Driving our power to ensure that this operation is a success. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can bring our plans to fruition. Well, I'm not much when it comes to combat, but I give my regardless. For someone who's not much when it comes to combat, she certainly ran us ragged as part of the Order of the Lion. Ja, ich glaube, sie unterschätzt sich selbst so ein bisschen. So, dann machen wir als nächstes okay. I promised myself that I'd definitely help restore the Grand Market to its former glory. That's why I'll make it through this operation along with y'all. That being said, make sure you're ready before we bust in there. I've got everything you'll need stocked up. Patrick on the front deck. The most important task may have fallen to your class, but the rest of us will still be trying to fight as well. You keep the Imperial Guardsmen out of your hair so you can focus on your own battles. You better not let us down. Naturally. Yeah, we did fight with confidence, knowing we've got good people carrying our backs, you included. Huh, don't presume that I'm doing this to help you. My main concern is that you save His Majesty and Elise, of course. I can't stand the thought of her being imprisoned a moment longer. She's far too lovely for that, and to be a sister. Believe me, I want to rescue her. Still, I appreciate the sentiment. You know who else she is far too lovely for? You. So don't even think of trying to cozy up to her. Do you have to be so menacing and overprotective every time I bring her up? I was trying to show my concern. So, Margarita reden. Last night I once again laid bare my burning desire to Vincent. And do you know what he told me? He told me that he would give me his answer after this operation is over. That's an indirect marriage proposal if I've ever heard one. Oh, Vincent, I knew you've always felt the same way I did. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Paris? Ah ja, Paris hat man von uns schon gehabt. Listening to him, you'd never imagine we were about to embark on a life-threatening operation. Still, as imbecilic as he can be, he is the next head of our family. I have to keep an eye on him to make sure he doesn't do anything too foolish and lose his. As much as I would prefer fighting on the front lines with you and your classmates. He'll take good care of Alisa for you. Be sure to stay safe during your part of the operation too. Which, I don't need your concern. Okay, wollen wir mit Vincent reden? I no longer have anything to fear. My graceful spearmanship shall cleave even the winds in my way to ribbons and cut a path to safety for the hostages. Onward, my dear sister. Onward, my capable servant. Together we shall show the world what the illustrious royal family is truly capable of. A pleasure, Master Vincent. Of course, the moment he does anything respectable, he goes and wobbles his heroic speech. I shall learn how to fight with a pistol in order to act as a bodyguard for Master Vincent and Lady Paris. The training was grueling, but the alternative was having to share the task of serving them with another, which I could simply not abide. That's some devotion. But of course, can you think of anyone more worthy of devotion than Master Vincent and Lady Paris? Everyone cannot. As long as I draw breath, I will do everything possible to keep him safe. Extremst devoted, not gonna lie. So, Makarov in the computer room. Dang. Gotta admit, I didn't expect anything would ask me to help out with the Divine Knight's fancy new sword. Still, glad we got it all sorted out. And just in time too, thanks to Dr. Makarov. And I would have guessed that you're one of Professor Schmidt's disciples, or even a student from the institute. That was on purpose. I tried to keep my mouth shut about all this stuff. Schmidt used to have me help him out on weapon research, which, as you can imagine, got sick of real quick. That's why I decided to get the hell out of there and move to another school or Heimdall. Even then, the whole Schmidt's disciple thing ended up getting me involved in all sorts of nonsense I didn't care about. Got sick and tired of that, too, so I bailed and ended up at Force. Oh, sounds like we've had a pretty traumatic education, to say the least. Welcome to adulthood. Welcome to adulthood, indeed. Cool. Support Gate. Oder nicht, dann gehen wir halt. Dann gehen wir halt Bridge und fliegen halt. It's great to find everyone from the Academy on board the Courageous. Everyone who went missing, everyone who chose to stay at the Academy, they are here, ready to fight with us. It's kind of surreal. We really did go and achieve exactly what we set out to do, you know? Yeah, I know the feeling. Took back the Academy, while my new Tachi has been forged. Nothing's stopping us from giving this operation. Oh, That being said, it feels a little wrong to say that we have everyone when there's one of us missing. I didn't even think of that. Sure, slightly enough here as it is, but Crow has this special energy no one else can bring. But just remember, him not being here yet doesn't make what you have done any less amazing. So thank you, Reem. I can't imagine all of us would be here now if not for you. I think you're giving me too much credit here. Coming this far was a team effort. I may be a part of that team, but so are you and everyone else. Don't worry, I should have known you would say that. And now that you have, I'd like to give you this. Maybe news to you. Also wir würden von ihr jetzt, glaube ich, normalerweise, was steht hier? Emblem Master Quotes würden wir von ihr kriegen. We can't quit here, not while we're so close, so we'll be able to bring Crow home, and only then will we really be able to say we have everyone on board. Right. Operation J is bound to be the toughest thing we've ever done. If we are not completely in sync, there's no way we'll be able to pull this off. We've gotta work hard and work together. Just the same out there, okay? I will, I promise. Others are bound and determined to make this a success. And when I say all of us, I don't just mean Class 7. So don't worry about us, we'll be back and we'll be tracking Grow with us. Okay, I believe in you. Together I know we'll be able to make it back to the Academy, all of us. So. Trista.
どこへ行こうか。任せて。
Dann. So, let's a Character Note fürs Erste. Ich erzähle mir auch, jetzt sieht, dass hier oben auch leicht so Schnee liegt. Infirmary. It's no secret by now that I used to be a colonel in the military. The 100 Days War 12 years ago was a major factor in my early retirement, in fact. Ooh. It was the one between us and the burial, right? That's right, and it was meaningless, fueled by nothing but the foolish desire of a few select individuals. Because the rebellions lost their lives, lost over nothing. Ich wollte gerade sagen, eine bestimmte Mutter mit eingeschlossen, aber mir ist gerade der Name entfallen. Wie kann ich gerade einfach so random ihren Namen gerade einfach so entfallen? Warte. Das kann ich jetzt nicht auf mir sitzen lassen. Estelle, klar. Oh. Wie konnte ich gerade den Namen vergessen? Jesus. Ja, Estelles Mom included. Also, Estelle hat ja ihre Mom in dem 100 Days War verloren. I realized that I no longer had the ability to save the people who truly needed saving. It's not true at all. You on the other hand, all of you seem to have the ability to bring light back to this land in a way that I cannot. More importantly, I believe in you. That's why I'm confident you will all make it back from the ordeal ahead. Thing, Instructor. It's the least we can do, after all. We'll be back, Beatrix, we promise. Gut. Dann. Gehen wir mal zurück auf die Courageous.
こへ行こうか。
Destination. Gehen wir mal nach India.
任せて。
Dann reden wir mal mit Means Bad. Of all people. Hier chillt er nicht. Chillt er hier? Nein. Auch nicht. Ja, auch nicht. Okay. Und schön die denn? Das letzte, wirklich der letzte Raum. We were just told what's about to happen. You're to take part in the liberation of the capital, yes? I'm sure you're aware of how dangerous this will be, more so than anything else you've done to date. I am, but this is our chance to bring the civil war to an end for good. I know how you guys worry about me, but as a student of force, I want to fight to protect my country, and as Elise's prior, I want to fight to take her back. I'm sorry, but my mind's made up. I have to go. We know you'd say something like that. You with it? You're not a child anymore. You've grown into a fine young man. I have no intentions of stopping you. Do what you feel needs to be done. Bring Elise home and rescue His Majesty Reign. I won't let you down. It's hard to believe just how much you've grown these past 2 months. I think it may finally be time. You still have to know the truth, Reign. That? There's something that I've been keeping from you all this time. I've wondered when this day would come, and now I believe you're old enough, mature enough to handle it. And so, once all of this is over, I'll tell you all that I know about your birth. Huh? Honey, are you sure? I am. I'm sorry for not running this past you first, Lucia, but wouldn't you agree he has the right to know? I'm sorry to you as well, son. I didn't intend to bring this up so suddenly. It's alright, Dad. I wasn't expecting you to bring up the issue now, but somewhere in the back of my mind I'd always suspected there was something you weren't telling me. See. You did? It's not like I had proof or anything, but I was found abandoned in a blizzard. Under the circumstances, a kid my age would freeze to death in a matter of hours. Yet, Dad just happened to find me in the nick of time. I couldn't help but wonder if maybe there was more to it. I kept turning it over and over in my head, trying to figure out if there was something I was missing all this time. So sorry, I didn't realize you were suffering so much over it. I don't think it's something you should have to apologize for. I know why you wouldn't tell me. And besides, I feel like I've grown a lot in this last year too, personally. Thanks to Elise and everyone I've met at Force, I can finally feel proud of who I am. And that's why, no matter what happens now, no matter what you have to tell me, I'll always be your son. It's never going to change. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to finding out, but it's not the big deal it once was anymore. Thank you, son. I was going to do that. Should be the one thanking the two of you. I feel like crying. Kinda jealous. Happy for you, Irene. Well, I guess it's time to go. Take care, Irene. I know you can do it. Come back safely, all of you. We'll be right here to welcome you all. As you're right, I'm sure you'll be able to handle it. Indeed. All you can do is believe in him and pray that the idols watch us over him from above. That was unexpected. I didn't think your parents knew who your biological family was, Reen. Sounds like they don't know everything about them, though. You don't remember anything about your childhood before you were taken in by them, do you? Fortunately not. Mary's memory is waking up in this house. I was in bed, and Elise was by my side. Wait, no, that's not my earliest memory. There was something before that. Oh, yes. You're listening. Hear me now. Please, the loudest child. Are you okay? Oh no, I'm fine. I think we've stayed here long enough. We should probably get moving. I feel a strange chill coming from somewhere. Come from the valley. Maybe good to look into it if we have the time. Oh, we definitely will. The glacier shrine is now open. The entrance to it is accessible from a pathway along the Emir Valley 1. Schon wie einfach das Game sagt, dass es ein Schrein ist. Ah, jetzt weiß ich wieder, warum ich 2 Simoleon Ohr gekriegt habe. Also wir werden noch eine Sumerian-Weapon kriegen. Gut. Dann snowballen wir nochmal. Das war close. Sehr schön. Zwar nicht flawless, aber sehr schön. So, ein Scanner-Gem. Damit haben wir davon alle. Dann können wir nochmal Annabelle. Can't stop thinking about that radiant cloud. Oh, I can't wait to sink my teeth into this beautiful body. Hey Annabelle, do you see some sort of rare fish in the water? Oh, good day, Irene. Actually, yes. Not long ago, I saw a giant shadow of a fish swimming through the stream here. Giant shadow? You don't think it could be Emir's guardian, do you? Oh, you know of it? Well, you grew up around here, so I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, you hear about sightings around here on occasion. I even saw it once back when I was a kid. Really? Oh, you must be as curious as I am, then, aren't you? I would be if I were in your shoes. But I'm afraid the legend of Emir Guardian ends here, for I shall be the one to reel it in for good. You gonna catch it? Yeah, I certainly am, and if you don't want me catching it, you're just going to have to catch it before me. None of us will be in for an easy time, however, as I'm sure you're well aware, Emir's Guardian is in a class of its own among the many fish in Erebonium. Still, I couldn't be more pleased to have you as my rival. If that's it, the competition begin, and my best Angler win. Dann angeln wir mal. Ich glaube, das ist er auch schon. Sehr schön. The real deal. Call it. Never be defeated. The size of it though, this sucker's huge and the radiant glow coming from it is so beautiful. All legends turn out to be true after all. Indeed, at a glance it seems to be at least 3 acres long. It must be a imitation of a gladiator. Yeah, although it weighs a lot more and it's way more powerful too. I've never struggled so much to catch a fish in my life. Instead, maybe, victory is yours. And for achievement, I hereby proclaim you a platinum angler. But there's something special for you to exchange your points for now too. Thank you. Still want to know what it tastes like though. Manable? Please don't mind me. Das können wir jetzt bei ihr noch kriegen. Und ihr Julius-Gem. Oh, genau den ich haben will. Und ich brauche 300 weitere Angler-Points. Dein Ernst? Fuck it. Ja, ich will den Julius-Gem unbedingt haben.
Sore.
Wir machen mal zum Laden.
Sore.
Kein Wunder, dass mir der US-Gem gefehlt hat. Ich konnte ihn halt einfach noch nicht kriegen, weil ich den nicht vom Fischen kaufen muss.
Nanda, kore. Sore. Yatta! 大物だ。それ。
Und ich grind jetzt wirklich den scheiß EOS-Gem raus. Ich will den haben. Ich brauche den für meine Dodge Tank Builds. Aber den würde auf jeden Fall Vieh kriegen.
Yatta! 大物だ。
Ein Vieh, wenn das kleine ein bisschen mehr Evasion bekommt.
Yatta! 大物だ。
Ich hoffe, das Groundbait, was ich überhaupt dafür noch habe, reicht dafür aus.
それ。 やった、大物だ。それ。なんだこれ。それ。
Aber ich 7 on Average kriege. Ich brauche 300. Ja, und die 44 Fische müsste ich fangen, um die 300 zu kriegen, wenn ich jetzt mit 7 on Average rechne.
Yatta! 大物だ。それ。 まずまずだな。それ。
glaube, wir werden unsere ganze Ground Bait weg verbrauchen.
Yatta! 大物だ。それ。
Jetzt wird es ein bisschen dauern. Aber stimmt, ja, jetzt erinnere ich mich. Ich habe mir im ersten Playthrough gedacht, ey, 800 EOS-Gems willst du jetzt nicht noch rausgrinden.
Yatta! 大物だ。
Da wusste ich aber auch nicht, dass man auch einfach hier in dem River auch einfach alle Fische fangen könnte, potenziell. Um halt sozusagen die Fishing Side Quest fertig zu machen. Ja, auch die Fishing Side Quest wird gerade primär auch einfach egal war.
なんだこれ。
Scheint mehr auch als 7 on average zu kriegen, also ja. Mal gucken.
Nanda, Kore. Sore.
Und sonst werden wir ein bisschen Areas neu laden müssen. Oder andere Fishing Spots aufsuchen. Das ist auch nicht das Problem. Das 800 sollten wir auf jeden Fall kriegen können.
Yoshi, Getto da. Sore.
Und ja, man kann hier ihm wirklich jeden Fisch dann am Ende fangen.
Nanda, Kore. Sore. Nanda, Kore. Sore.
Sehen, vielleicht kriege ich auch noch durch genug Space.
Nanda, Kore. Sore.
Aber wir kriegen sogar einen extra Point, wenn wir immer größere Fische kriegen. Das sehe ich gerade. Also unsere Size Records für den Fisch sozusagen übertrumpfen.
へえ、いいのがかかったな。それ。
Oder eine bestimmte Größe fangen.
Yatta! 大物だ。それ。よし、ゲットだ。
Fast die 700 erreicht. 669. Leute. Ja, der ist der Catfish. Wir haben vor uns zwischendurch schon immer gefangen, aber ja. Den wir so lange noch in Trista versucht haben zu kriegen.
Yatta! 大物だ。
Oh, ja, gibt's noch Punkte. Ich glaube, du gabst viel Space, Separate.
Yatta! 大物だ。
Yep. Sehr schön. Mir mehr Golden Salmons, ehrlich gesagt. Schon mehr davon.
Nanda, Kore. Sore. なんだこれ。
Hey, ihr Wunder, das sollte jetzt noch 3-mal Groundbait sein. So, was haben. Oder sogar auch 2-mal, je nachdem wie lucky wir sind mit unseren Catches.
やった大物だ。それ。よし、ゲットだ。
Ja, nicht so lucky, wie es aussieht.
それ。
Oh ja, wir kriegen dies auf jeden Fall hin.
まずまずだな。
Ich werde auch dann noch unseren optionalen Dungeon machen und wir werden uns auch sozusagen die anderen kleinen Monster-Sidequests für später aufheben. Und ja, den Noble Carb kriegt man hier auch. Der könnte uns, glaube ich, viele Punkte geben.
Ja, da!
Ja, 15 Punkte. Gib mir noch ein paar von denen und dann haben wir das sehr schnell geschafft. Rainbow Traut ist auch gerne gesehen.
Hä? いいのがかかったな。それ。まずまずだな。それ。
So, wie brauchen wir jetzt noch?
なんだこれ。
41. Schaffen wir das in 3 Catches? Mal gucken.
それ。
Das müssen aber alles High Rarity jetzt Fische jetzt sein. Okay, das ist schon mal ein High Rarity Fisch.
Nanda, Kore.
25.
それ。
Ja, okay, sieht gut aus. Ein bisschen mit Rarity.
Nanda, Kore.
Ja. Ich brauche so mal eine High Rarity.
それ。
14. Ja, ne. Okay. Ein Growlbait müssen wir noch vorhin.
やった大物だ。
7.
それ。
Aber wir müssen nicht alle Groundbait verwenden.
Get to that. それ。
So, der letzte Fisch. Der letzte Fisch, den wir in den Game fangen müssen.
Nanda, Kore.
So, ich kaufe es mir aber mal nicht bei ihr, sondern ich gehe nochmal auf das Schiff zurück. Denn wir wollen jetzt nochmal zu... wo ist Kenneth? In der Cafeteria. Zu der Küche. Und Kenneth wird es uns gleich geben. I mean, don't tell me. You actually called a legendary Emir's guardian. That's right. It wasn't easy though, let me tell you. No great catch ever is. It's just incredible. I've never seen it. I haven't had a chance to land it. It was a imitation of a gladiator, huh? Must have been quite a sight when you just fished it up, that's for sure. So I'd say that now you're truly worth with the title of Platinum Angler. It was incredible, it's an incredibly rare honor. You know, only other people with it are myself, my brother, and his Elite 4. Und, Lloyd. It's like half the people I know who actually fish. It's rare, trust me. There are a lot of fishermen out there. And hey, the title earns you this nice little bonus too, it's all yours. Spend it for all the fighting you do. We're watching! Oh, so looks like a strong master course. Thank you so much, Kenneth, for this and all the support you've given me to reach this point. Don't worry about it. Support's free and I've got plenty of it. Now, dear Platinum Angler, you've got access to a whole new slew of prizes, so just keep on trading on your points. Pleasure. Wollen wir uns auch nochmal angucken. Oh wait, du hast einen anderen Gem. Du hast den Sennen Gem mit Maelstrom. Nö, ich nehme ich schon mit den AOS Gem von Annabelle. Danke für Watching auch. Gut. Random increases physical damage. Random increases. Warum random increases? Ich meine, immerhin ist es immer eine Chance, dass es stärker ist, aber. Also, literally. Re-random. Choose a destination. Ja, seinen Gem, nein. Ayuri's Gem, ja. Ayuri's Gem hat einen viel größeren Wert für mich. Weil mir der Sennen Gem dir nur HP und Atlet gibt. So. Können wir durch das Evade mal wegtraden, das dumme Evade 1, was hier noch so drin hat. Viel besser. Sehr viel besser. Gut. Weil wenn ich nur über 100% Evasion. Rena zwar ein bisschen weniger, das ist aber okay. Und sie ist jetzt einfach wirklich a dominating force. Ich denke schon, was rausgehen. So, Death. Also, Yokai Gem ist genau das, nur noch mal besser. Oder? Kanal, Stormation, Evade. Kanal, Straf, Skanda. Gibt es sonst noch andere Songs, was wir geben könnte? Actually, hast du ja auch noch ein Bild. Oh ja. Ich glaube, Kitty wäre für sie besser. Gut, damit haben wir das. Das heißt, wir machen uns jetzt noch auf einen optionalen Dungeon, ne? Ja. Das wollen wir erstmal suchen. Frage ist, wo auf der Map ist und taucht das auf. Ah, okay. Okay, random Loch. Glacier Shrine. Den habe ich noch nie gemacht, by the way. Look at that! A spirit shrine? Would have thought there was another one so close to our old base town. Must have been here very recently. Oh no, it caused it to appear so much later than all the others though. So there was a fifth spirit shrine all along. It could be the site. Oh, we're here. We might as well investigate. So too. No telling what we will find inside, so it might be a good idea to go back to town and stock up first. We are stocked up. Gibt es eine Map für Gletscherschrein oder ist das einfach nur ein Bossfight? Scheint nur ein Bossfight da drin zu geben. Also, ihr seid halt da geslottet, ja. Ich gucken. Ich muss aber noch gucken, was ich eigentlich noch theoretisch so in den Creatures noch so traden könnte. Ja, das wird einfach nur ein Bossfight. Magic Knight is for Samuel.
めんどいな。さっさと片付けよう。
Ice Bullets.
甘いよ。崩れた。
隙あり。参る。さあ一気に行くぞ。
やあ、了解しました。行こっか。はっ。
Okay, ist klar. Sie sind okay, sehr anfällig für Status.
任せてちょうだい。行くわよ。甘いよ。崩れた。行こっか、リン。
任せてくれ。
スイッチ。
ターン。
行きます。敵ユニットの傾向を解析。つかめました。
Okay, er neutralized fast alles, ziemlich.任せて。行くよ。 Musst du dir gleich mal den Speed da hinten.
はっ。
甘い。今だ。
いただき。
参る。さあ一気に行くぞ。
了解。お任せください。
Mighty Guard. Craft Guard, okay.
甘く見ないで。今だわ。続きます。
Mighty Reflect.
行こっか。 排除する。
Ouch.
燃え尽きなさい。ファイヤー。今だわ。続きます。
甘いよ。油断
Dein
し
Ernst?
たかな。
頑張って。ありがとうございます。すぐに処置します。ありがとう。なんとかしなくちゃ。息吹を。
ありがとう。
負けられない。負けられない。そこだ。チャンスだ。ここだ。フィ
負けない。
Okay.
行くわよ。
Das ist halt. Mighty Guard ist halt. Also Guard und Reflect ist halt.
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
Sollte dem doch egal sein.
私の番ですね。はあ。
私の番だね。やっ。
すまない。みんな。
Disgusting.
燃え尽きなさい。
Ich hätte ihnen keine Zeit für den Setup geben sollen.
行こっか。
ありがとう。すまない。みんな。
行きます。天道を。
ちょっとピンチかな。ミッションスタート。行くよ。
任せてちょうだい。行くわよ。
Ich komme bisher nicht groß, um ihn zu damagen.
私の番だね。
Langsam packst du ab.
はっ。
ありがとう。
行こっか。ありがとう。はい。はあ。
俺の番だな。はっ。行くぞ。
Dann ist es mal Zeit für...
Ha!行くぞ。はっ。
ありがとう。うん、任せて。やっ、任せてちょうだい。行くわよ。やっ。
Meine Gale wieder direkt, ey.
そんな、私の番ですね。ありがとう。行こっか。
行くぞ。そこだ。
Dein Ernst?
油断したかな。
Ich krieg halt seinen Reflekt halt nicht los, ne?
Mai.
Was Stealth gibt. Ich glaube, den ist so ein Ding, den willst du eigentlich so schnell wie möglich nuken.
Ja! うん、いける。
行きます。ありがとう。任せてちょうだい。行くわよ。はっ。ありがとうございます。すみません。 油断したかな。
参る。
ありがとう。
Sie zählt halt wahrscheinlich killen, aber ich glaube, ich muss halt anfangen. S-Breaks zu spammen. Das ist ein ekelhafter Fight.
これで決める。アクセル。
Ich werde den Fight nicht schießen.
Shadow Brigade. 甘いよ。
ありがとうございます。私の番ですね。
Gut, das ist schon mal Reflex rein. Dann abusen wir mal den Fact, dass er keine Reflex reinsetzt.
それ。私の番ね。
Ey, wehe, der kann sich doch mal teilen, der Dude. Ja, wäre das richtig abfuck.
Ja!
ありがとう。
Okay, er bracht sich. Und weiter zum Bild.
皆さんだかな。そんな。
さあ、かかってこい。
甘いよ。私の番だね。
Der Fall ist ekelhaft.
Ja.
俺の番だな。
Gibt es ein Item, was uns
や
ありがとうございます。ええ。
Gibt es uns irgendwas, was uns das Ding hochzieht?
いける。
私の番ですね。月よ、最悪を退けよ。クレセントシェル。
これで
無名を切り裂く。
天道はすみません皆さん。そんな。
Ja, jetzt kommt der Scheiß.
Mail.
Du kannst auch dodgen.
Ja.
ありがとう。ちょっとピンチかな。
Ich kann es sehen. Irgendwas noch so gesagt, kurz erzählen.
まだまだこれから。はい。
俺の番だな。
ありがとうございます。行くわよ。
させるか。
Klatsch,
あり
actually.
がとうございます。
マイル。
うん、任せて。
Sie kann nicht interrupten, ist aber okay. Du kannst mal gucken, was das drauf kriegen.
ありがとうございます。行きます。私の番ね。
So ein scheiß Reflex wieder.
Ja!
行こっか。
Wait, dein Ernst? Das Vieh kann Crailburst nutzen? Ist das ein scheiß Ernst? Alter, ihr wollt mich doch verarschen. Cool, das heißt, das Mensch kann keine Wäsche gerade. Das sogar mal probieren. Wie viel Leben hat das Vieh eigentlich, by the way? Oh, Gott. Und er geht wieder in seine Reflex rein. Alter, ist das Fight dumm. Alter, ist das dumm. Ist auch ein Second Play Veroni Boss, by the way. Okay, ich sehe gerade, was sozusagen die Thread für den ist.
ークス駆動。
すまないみんな。
それ。
甘いよ。
私の番ですね。
ありがとう。
ええ。
私の番だね。うん、任せて。崩れた。
隙あり。
行こっか。行くよ。はっ。
Alter, es ist schon 92.000. Alter, chill doch einfach mit so einem scheiß Hundebuffer.
行こっか。
Das war halt nicht mehr lustig.
油断したかな。
私の番ですね。
Ich bin ja nicht ran.
Ah, ありがとう。
俺の番だな。
お返し。
それ。
Der jedes Mal Reflekt draufpackt, sobald er die Chance hat.
Maだやれる。
Das ist ein nerviger Fight.
Ja. うん、いける。
はい。
Was ist denn schon aus dem Kasten? Gas ging anscheinend nicht durch. Ich komm zu nix, Alter.
それ。任せてちょうだい。
Wer gerade den Cast hat, hat jeder von uns einen Mirror drauf. Nein. Das Mirror kriege ich auch nicht in Time.
Arigato.
行こっか。ミス。
行くぞ。 俺の番だな。
Alter.
Ha! 俺の番だな。せい。
はい。
Ernst?
私の番ね。
Oh, Mann, ey.
ありがとう。行こっか。やっ。私の番だね。せい。えい。任せて。せーの。やあ。とどめ。
無名を切り裂く。
油断したかな。
行きます。
Ist okay.
ありがとう。
私の番ね。アークス駆動。
甘いよ。
すみません皆さん。
行くぞ。
Ich komme eigentlich nicht dazu, was ich eigentlich die ganze Zeit machen will.
甘いよ。
So.
チャンス。行こっか。
俺の番だな。行くぞ。チャンスだ。
いただき。行こっか。アークス駆動。
甘い。チャンスだ。
いただき。はっ。
Ich habe Speed Down gelandet.
行くぞ。
Ja, habe ich.
ええ。光。
甘い。チャンスだ。ここだ。
任せて。行くよ。
俺の番だな。せいや。リムだ。
いただき。やっ。
参るせいやチャンスだ
いただき行こっか。せーの。
参るせいやチャンスだここだ
私の番ね。光よ行こっか。崩れた。
隙あり
Mal sehen, wie das funktioniert.
俺の番だな
行こっか。崩れた。
隙あり参るチャンスだ
I mean,
いただき。
whittle ihn down?
任せて。
Langsam?
はっ行こっか。アークス駆動。
Okay, das hat nicht groß Muschi gemacht.
光よ
参る
私の番だね。崩れた。
参る
行こっか。チャンス。
行くぞさあ
Ich habe anscheinend noch eine Artwork von ihm gefunden.
これで決める。アクセル。任せてちょうだい。燃え尽きなさい。ファイヤー。
参るせいや
任せて。アークス駆動。やっ
参るせいや
任せて。
ありがとう
アークス駆動。
俺の番だなせいや
任せて。せーの。やーとどめ。チャンス。
隙あり
お返し。
Er scheint sich nicht zu reflecten, wenn ein Valimar im Moment down ist, was sehr interessant ist.
Sa!
ちょっとピンチかな。行くよ。はっ。
Das ist ein bisschen risky, aber ich probiere es.
甘い今だ。
いただき。まだまだこれから。ありがとう。
俺の番だな。
私の番ね。行くわよ。まだまだこれから。せーの。やあとどめ。崩れた。行こっか。甘いよ。チャンス。
隙あり。
やっ。
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
俺の番だな。こうだ。行くぞ。そこだ。チャンスだ。
いただき。お返し。任せて。
Oder kann es sein, dass es seine Reflex nicht mehr kastet, weil er theoretisch kaum noch EP hat dafür? Ich glaube, Gegner haben auch eine EP-Mechanik. Kann ich nur Craft nutzen, damit ich mich dahin geschoben kriege? Ruf du bitte einfach mal.
行くぞ。無名を切り裂く戦火の一刀。はあ。はっせた。ほー。ついの立ち。暁。
私の番だね。
Das Damage bestimmt sehr schön.
やっ。任せてちょうだい。光よ。
Muss ich mal den? Okay, mach einen Power Sound, das ist okay. Du movest bitte einfach mal weg, bevor du es abkriegst.
任せて。
Gut, dass mir die Shadow
これで
Repair
決
aufgegeben
めら
haben.
れる。アクセル。 シャドウブリゲード。
参る。させるか。
行きます。
Du castest das noch
アークス駆動。
まだやれる。
Du gibst dir Serum Powder.
いや
Aber damit wir einen S-Break, Physical S-Break da haben.
私の番だね。行くよ。
Dann euch dann nochmal.
やっ。私の番ね。
燃え尽きなさい。ファイヤー。チャンスよ。続きます。
Wir haben jetzt das Magic Beam weg. Ich hoffe, das bringt jetzt nicht dazu, dass seine Resist zu casten, seine Reflex zu casten. Wenn ja, wäre blöd. Scheint nicht.
甘い。今だ。ここだ。フィー。
ラジャ
カー。
スイエイ。
参る。こうだ。行くぞ。そこだ。カー。
行こっか。せーの。やあ。とどめ。崩れた。
スキャリ。甘い。今だ。
いただき。はい。
Slowly but steadily.
俺の番だな。そこだ。ター。今だ。
いただき。行こっか。せーの。やあ。とどめ。
So schön, wenn der Delay mal durchkommen würde. Tankt, sehr gut.
私の番ね。光よ。
Ey, wie ich es gerade Damage mache, aber es funktioniert gerade aus irgendeinem Grund. Oh, Alter.
そこだ。ター。今だ。ここだ。フィー。
ラジャ
ター。
スイッチ。行こっか。せーの。やあ。とどめ。
私の番ですね。アークス駆動。
Ich glaube, sie haben dazu Lust, um gerade Sandy vorzunehmen, weil die beiden da hoch zu buffen ist, glaube ich, gar nicht was. Das ist halt genau das boostet, was ich gerade brauche. Was ich nicht erwartet hätte.
Ja. Watashi no ban da ne. せーの。やあ。とどめ。行こっか。せーの。やあ。とどめ。チャンス。
スキアリ俺の番だな。
Das ist ein großer Magic Spell, der kann ruhig durchgehen.
さあ一気に行くぞ。
ラジャ。任せて。アークス駆動。やっ。
I'm ready in our time.
踊りなさい。それ。
参る。
Ja, das würde ich hier schon gerne
そこだ。
rein.
た。甘い。チャンスだ。
いただき。
Ey, dass das jetzt auf einmal funktioniert,
私の
Alter.
番だね。
Nachdem wir so gestruggelt haben. Der Kampf ist auch nicht vorbei. Es könnte noch downhill gehen, aber gerade läuft's gut. Jetzt mit meinem Speed aus. Fast. Ich kann versuchen, Speed auch noch drauf zu kriegen.
崩れた。行こっか、リン。
任せてくれ。せい。
Und ich mache jetzt auch gerade halbwegs Damage.
私の番ですね。
Fast Solo machen. Geben. Komm, ist ja mal vor, ist das mal weiter. Vielleicht sinnvoll mal Alisas zu machen, weil Alisa kommt gerade kaum zum Zug.
Mai. Sa, 一気に行くぞ。
よう。行こっか。アークス駆動。はっ。
Ja, die beiden können sich gegenseitig gut buffen, das passt schon.
それ。
Ich hätte gerne mal ein bisschen Action-Fun-Laser da drüben.
まだまだこれから排除する。チャンス。
スキアリ。
私の番ですね。アークス駆動。
参る。 行くぞオーバーライズ
Das sollte es eigentlich doch hinkriegen.
私の番だね。せい、えい、チャンス。
隙あり
Shadow Brigade. Okay, nachdem wir hier durch sind.
せい今だ
いただき。これで決め。
God, fuck yes. Alter. Was war das für ein Fight?
危険度低下。やれやれだね。
Was ist das für ein XP-Multiplier? Holy! Oh, oh. Mal 8 XP-Multiplier sehe ich auch zum ersten Mal. Ich Criminal von Level 3 auf Level 5 gepusht habe. Okay. Scheiße. Auch ein Evasion-Ding.
よしやったぞ
やったね。
Welches Level war ich davor? Ich glaube 114? Also 4 Level.
やったわ。
なかなかの出来ですね。任せなさいっての。つかめた。
Für ihn sogar 6. Spielzeit Isra Samir in gleiche Schrein. Ich frage mich nur, warum das Achievement Black Rabbit Icon hat. That should do it. The thing was unlike anything we've ever fought before. Is it we're done? I'm so exhausted. I assume that night must have been intended to serve as a trial like the ones before in the other shrines. But dying in those, it doesn't seem to be anything more than ore here. Maybe the shrine was never intended to appear to begin with. It simply emerged as a result of the balance lost in Erebonia, doomed at the start to serve as a trial with no purpose. So now, okay, at least we know now that we're more than up for the other trials. Could probably do with resting a little before moving on though. Great. Set. Should probably go and take a closer look. Alter, das war echt mal ein rougher Fight, also ehrlich. Take Ice Crown. CP plus 10 every turn, 50% Crit. Hello. Perfekt. Also das ist ja wirklich perfekt für Vieh gerade. Das ist eigentlich das, was wir so für... Okay. Irgendwie war es worth it. Ich hätte es gerne vor dem Fight gehabt, aber okay. Jesus. Also der Fight war rough. Aber hey, wir hatten endlich mal eine Challenge in dem Fight. In dem Game. Also wirklich richtig eine Challenge. Und auch nur, weil irgendwann einfach sich gesagt hat, ich mache keine Reflects mehr. Ich weiß nicht, ob es Luck war oder ob es mit dazu zusammenhängt, wie viel EP der Boss hat. Oder ob wir überhaupt vom Gegner EP getrackt werden. I don't know. Das wüsste ich gerade nicht so einfach mal. Aber ja. God, war der Fight rough. Aber ich glaube, wir haben gerade zumindest für Vieh damit das Perfect Bild. Aber ich glaube, das macht eigentlich so jeden Crit-Bild so ziemlich schwer, wenn du halt einfach damit flat 50% Crit hast. Gut. Ich will noch mal kurz wegen Slots gucken und danach hören wir erstmal hier auf heute. Das ging auch wieder länger als gedacht. Bei offenen Slots. Ich muss auch für Leute slotten. Aber hey. Ich hoffe, der Fight vor allem hat euch ja gefallen. Also mir hat er mal gefallen. Wirklich, hat Spaß gemacht. Auch wenn er rough as hell ist. Und der hatte einfach eigentlich, also solange wie er sich permanent halt reflected, einfach nur Abfuck ist. Aber gut. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Lasst gerne Feedback und so weiter. Könnt gerne sagen, was ihr von mir gefallen hattet. Fand sehr interessant. Ansonsten sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao. Und erstmal wirklich 4 Level. Bye bye.